yeah.
Try to
Go
move
up there
over
so you
the
can go. Sit up there so you can get both faces.
I'm not gonna be able to.
Yeah, sit.
Sit there.
So you get both
Yeah, see him better.
people in it, like how we
Better
have.
angle.
Back a little bit up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
So what is your musical background?
I have a bachelor's in music education and also a master's in music education. Same area. Did I ever teach in a public school? No. But I have, in my first life, I was a church musician for over 25 years. And then I'm here in my 18th year at Albright. And mostly in the choral aspect.
How did you get started with the Albright Angels and Mainline?
Albright Angels, a group of students came to me in 1998 and asked if they could form a female a cappella group, and I said, sure, let's try that. And so that's how they got started. And then in 2001, some of the guys came to me and said that they would like to form an a cappella group and would I help them with that. And so that's how we started.
Is directing something that comes natural for you?
I guess. I mean, I've sort of, it's, you know, it's just something I've been drawn to. When I was in high school, I was a drum major of the high school marching band, so I guess in some ways it comes naturally to me. Took, you know, conducting classes in college, etc. That was always a fun thing.
How do you decide what it is that the choir sing or perform?
It's a very long process. I'll spend up to a year planning every performance that we do. I mean, what I should say is to start planning a year in advance. So I go through the process of looking through what literature is available, what pieces might work well on a particular performance. For instance, the first performance we do in the fall is always a pops concert. So we're looking for a variety of popular music that may fit into that category. And then the other thing I have to consider is, you know, the abilities of the students, of the singers. Are they going to be able to accomplish that? Because we have, our first concert is 6 weeks into the semester. So we've got less than 6 weeks to actually put a performance together. Second concert of the year is a Christmas concert, and so, you know, same sort of thing, you know, what pieces will fit into that performance, and then also in choosing these pieces, I'm looking for an educational aspect. What can the students learn about a particular time period, the particular type or style of piece that we're going to perform or we're learning. So there's many you know, aspects that go into the thought process. So, you know, I'm already working, I already know what we're doing for the entire rest of this year, and all that music has already been ordered. So I'm now starting to work on next fall and what's going to happen there. So we're, you know, I'm working in the future as well as in the present, but always trying to determine, you know, what pieces can we do new or old that will, the students will be able to perform well and learn something from.
What sacrifices have been made for the choir?
Sacrifices for
As
me?
in, like, yeah.
For me personally?
Yeah, like what have you, like, sacrificed in order for the choir to, like, succeed, kind of? Like, maybe time or...
Well, I mean, yeah, time, of course. But that's, you know, part of what you do as a teacher. You know, if you want your students to be the best they can be, you're going to give as much as you need to, particularly in a performance situation. Also, I mean, I give up a lot of my weekends and spring break to go on tour with the students. So, you know, if you want to look at it that way, and you know, I don't do that. I mean, I don't regret having done any of that because it's a great experience for the students to be able to get out and have these opportunities. So, to me, it's not really that I'm giving anything up.
Are you looking forward to the CD?
I am, yes. It'll be, you know, for me, this is a project that we've wanted to do, and I particularly want to do for quite a while. And it's, for me, it's an educational piece more than anything else, because it allows the students to, first of all, have the opportunity to be in a recording situation. And what they've learned in that process, you know, has effects that will go on for the rest of their lives, because we didn't understand, all of us, how demanding that was going to be, and how many times they may have to perform a piece until it's correct. And so they'll also, in the release of this, they'll have the opportunity to hear the product. And then they'll say, oh, well, maybe we could have done that better, or maybe we could have done this better, or we really did this well. You know, so for me, it's an educational tool. So it's the opportunity, more than getting anything out to the public, for me, it's the opportunity for the students to hear what they've accomplished.
So what are the recording sessions like?
Intense, and fun at the same time. No, I mean, once again, you know, going into this process last year when we did it, we allocated 3 days, and in the first day we did 40 takes. So, you know, that came as a big shock to everybody, and then we had to go from there the very next day to New Jersey and perform a concert. And then we came back the next day and continued to record, and the next day as well. So, the challenge was in really, you know, being able to stay focused and to make every time be the best time, and there were just things that would fall apart. Thus the reason we